Alright guys, today we're back on Way of the Hunter after several months and we're playing on the recently released Aurora Shores Reserve. It is a map located on Alaska where, if I'm not mistaken, you can hunt 14 different species, and well, I just spotted what is the biggest male I've seen so far. Since I started playing this map, I mean, it's not like I've seen many males. Actually, most of them having either 1 stars or 2 stars, so the 3-star mature Kodiak Bear is certainly the male with the highest trophy rating I've seen so far. I know it ain't precisely huge, but I've been really struggling to find big size animals, so this one is special. And I say it is special not only because of the trophy rating, but also because the Kodiak Bears are quite hard to find. They seem to be one of the rarest species on this reserve, and the reason for that is because apparently they are only located on this bottom right island. Well, they may also inhabit other locations, but so far this is the only place where I've been able to find them. Anyway, we are roughly 200 meters away from this guy, not too far. Perfect distance to use the 338. In fact, this will be the very first time I use it. I mean, the last time I played, it was before it was added to the game, so this is the very first time I tried to shoot something with this weapon. Whoa, he's down. We probably hit a double long, so it's quite surprising to see it went down that quick. Here we have it, a 3-star mature Kodiak Bear. 68.81% genetics. It may have had the chance to become a 5-star in the future, we cannot be sure. I mean a 4-star for sure, but it really depends of how long he's been a 3-star to know if he actually had a chance to become a 5-star. Alright guys, I just saw something really big arriving to that zone over there. A very decent looking elk. I couldn't spot it, so I don't know exactly how big it is, but it looked really big and grey. So it is a mature for sure and perhaps a 5-star. It would be amazing to get a 5-star elk, but there is also a chance it is just one of those bugged 1-stars that look like 5 stars. But as far as I know, that bug only affects the young ones and perhaps the adult ones, so since this guy looked premature, it shouldn't be affected by the bug, making it either a 4-star or a 5-star, we'll see. He seems to be on the back right there, you can see his antlers. Looks pretty massive, I really think it could be a 5-star. Alright, 4-star mature. The first 4-star mature we find on Aurora Shores is a Roosevelt, and now we have to decide if we want to shoot it. You know, this guy might have a real chance to become a 5-star in just a few in-game days, but at the same time it's also likely that he'll die really soon as a 4-star, so personally I really wanna have this guy on the lodge, doesn't matter if he's not as big as it could be. And telling by his color, it actually looks like he's at the very end of his life cycle, so I don't think he'll grow any bigger. Of course, we could be wrong, and perhaps he is just about to become a 5-star, so we may be losing the chance to get one of our best trophies ever. We are gonna go for a double long as soon as we get the opportunity. He's staring at us now. We made too much sound, I guess. Gonna take the shot here. Whoa. Okay, I really doubt that was a hard shot, so I guess that was another double long insta-kill. Yeah, double long again, and now let's see the genetic potential. 99.72% genetics. He was literally living his last day, we took the right choice. I just found a really big Alaska moose. As you can see, he's up there, by far the biggest moose I've seen on this map. The plummet is beautiful. I was too far to spot it when I first saw it, but now we're close enough to see exactly how big it is. He looks massive indeed, but probably not big enough to be a 5-star. We'll have to spot it, and I mean if the racks of these guys are as big as the ones of the Nesper's Moose, then this guy should be either a 4-star or a big 3-star. And probably a mature already because he looks like the matures too. Yeah, it is a 3-star mature, not even 4-star. Certainly the biggest Alaska moose I've seen. You know, I've been shooting mostly 2-star matures and 1-star adults. My map is currently full of them, but hopefully at some point, as I keep killing those low fitness males, the average genetic potential of my moose population will keep increasing. He's at roughly 200 meters. And walking away now. Hopefully he'll come out soon after going out of sight. Although maybe he won't and we lost a perfect chance to drop him, but I wanna think that ain't the case. Okay, that's him. Let's see. That's it. A nice looking 3-star mature Alaska moose. We hit a double long at 198.6 meters, and it had an 85.13% genetic, so it could have probably become a 4-star in the future. Look at that. Our very first 5-star on Aurora Shores. It is surprisingly a Kodiak Bear, which is one of the species I've seen the least. In fact, the last one I shot was a 3-star mature really close to the same location, and I don't recall seeing this guy the last time I came here. I guess he was a 4-star mature when I was here killing the 3-star, but I imagine I spooked him before I could see him. Alright, we are approximately 200 meters away from this guy, but now he's on a dense area where it may be hard to get a shot through so many trees. It's gonna be tricky, but it should be doable as long as he gives us a good broadside angle. Okay, he stopped right there, quartering away. Certainly not the best position. Now he's moving to the left, we may have a chance here. Well, not yet, we gotta be patient. I'm sure we'll have an opportunity soon. That should be a single long, we got him. Let's take a look at the blood trail to confirm that. Those are in fact the characteristics of a single long shot, which doesn't make me extremely happy. I mean, the shot wasn't perfect, so we're gonna have to track him for I don't know how much time. And there he is. Fortunately he didn't go that far. So here we have our first 5-star on Aurora Shores. It is a Kodiak Bear, one of the new species that are included on this reserve. I'm personally not a huge fan of bear hunting on this game. I prefer to hunt the antler species, but it's always nice to get a 5-star of any species. We got a single long at 198 meters on this bear that has a 83.53% genetics. He could have grown significantly bigger if we left him live for a few more days, but you don't wanna take that risk with a 5-star mature because they could die at any time. I just realized that there is a very important thing I wanted to do and I didn't do the moment I came back to Way of the Hunter after so many months. You know, I started to notice that the game was a bit easier than I remember, and that is simply because we were still playing on Adventurer difficulty, which is supposed to be easy. So I just changed it to Hunter to hopefully increase the challenge, and now I kinda feel bad about that Grizzly because he's perhaps not as valuable now. You know, not as valuable as it would have been if I got it on Hunter difficulty or even Ranger. Fortunately, we're just starting here on Aurora Shores, so I'ma count these first hunts as warm-ups, and we'll keep playing on Hunter difficulty from now on. My main goal on this map will be to find a 5-star for every single species. I really want to find a 5-star caribou and a 5-star moose. They must look impressive, and of course I would love to have them on the lodge. So I'ma continue making videos about this game, probably not as often as Call of the Wild videos because unfortunately I don't have enough time to play both games at the same time, so I gotta alternate between them, but Call of the Wild will keep being the priority on this channel.